Hugs and tears of joy were the order of the day as nearly 24 soldiers of the Washington National Guard returned home from Afghanistan. The soldiers are back after more than a year's deployment in the war zone. KIRO 7 Eyewitness News reporter Bob Branham has the story from SeaTac Airport.
With an Army brass band and applause in the background, Army Specialist Shane Giese of Spokane hugs his wife Jessica and baby as he steps off a plane on the last leg of a long flight from Afghanistan. What's next?
Stay home as long as possible.
Get reacquainted with the family.
Yes, sir.
That was the common theme here as soldiers of Washington National Guard's 81st Brigade Combat Team finished with one tour of duty, with many preparing for the next. Some, like Specialist Giese, have been away for a year and a half. A struggle for the families they must leave behind.
Because she don't listen.
Your little girl doesn't listen to you?
Nope.
But she'll listen to Daddy?
Yep.
Plenty of joy in the Lamont family, too. There are 3 young children, including Matthew, who was born 3 weeks after Specialist Robin Lamont left for Afghanistan.
Now I guess he's about to take his first steps and he's talking.
Pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Very glad to have him back. That'll be nice to have that extra pair of hands.
As the soldiers gathered for a formal welcome home ceremony hosted by the Puget Sound Area USO, Robin Lamont and family hurried to attend. And what's next for you?
I'm going home.
Some of these soldiers are going home, but not for long. They're due for a fresh deployment, this time to Iraq, next January. At SeaTac Airport, Bob Branham, KIRO 7 Eyewitness News.
The Army National Guard's 81st Brigade Combat Team is now back home from Afghanistan. About 20 soldiers were greeted with hugs and kisses from loved ones at SeaTac Airport after their year-long mission in Afghanistan. Everybody glad to see them back home.
You on your way home too?
Oh, yeah.
Great. So good to see you when you come home.
Big welcome out there at SeaTac. The soldiers provided security for U.S. bases and reconstruction sites in Afghanistan, part of Operation Enduring Freedom. After spending a year in Afghanistan, some local soldiers finally get back home tonight. The Washington Army National Guard welcomed home members of its 81st Brigade Combat Team today. The soldiers reunited with loved ones at SeaTac Airport this morning. Those troops provided security for U.S. bases and reconstruction sites in Afghanistan.